Selim I, 1470–1520, also known as Selim the Grim, Yavuz Sultan Selim in Turkish, was the ninth Sultan of the Ottoman Empire and a ruler whose reign marked a turning point in Ottoman history. He significantly expanded the empire's territory, consolidated its political and religious authority, and laid the foundation for the empire's later dominance. Despite ruling for only 8 years, 1512–1520, Selim's impact on the Ottoman state was profound, particularly in his conquests of Egypt, Syria, and the Hejaz, which brought the Islamic holy cities of Mecca and Medina under Ottoman control. Early life and rise to power. Selim I was born in 1470 in Amasia, a city in northern Anatolia, to Sultan Bayezid II and Gulbahar Hatun. As a prince, he was trained in governance and military affairs, following the Ottoman tradition of assigning provincial governorships to princes. Selim was appointed governor of Trabzon, a strategic Black Sea province, where he demonstrated his military leadership by successfully defending the region against Safavid incursions from Persia. Selim's path to the throne was marked by intense family conflict. His father, Bayezid II, had favored his other sons, particularly Prince Ahmed, who was seen as the rightful heir. However, Selim, known for his strong-willed and aggressive personality, refused to accept this and led a rebellion against his father. After an internal struggle, Selim forced Bayezid II to abdicate in 1512 and exiled him to Daim Toka, where he died shortly afterward. With his brothers eliminated, Selim became the uncontested Sultan of the Ottoman Empire. Military campaigns and conquests. Selim I is best remembered for his ambitious military campaigns, which drastically expanded the Ottoman Empire's influence. His main objectives were to eliminate threats from Persia, Safavids, and the Mamluk Sultanate of Egypt, both of which posed a challenge to Ottoman supremacy. One war against the Safavids, 1514. The first major challenge to Selim's rule came from the Safavid Empire, a Persian dynasty led by Shah Ismail I. The Safavids, followers of Shia Islam, had been spreading their influence into Anatolia, which Selim, a staunch Sunni Muslim, viewed as a dangerous threat. Determined to crush Safavid expansion, Selim led a massive campaign into Persia, culminating in the Battle of Caldiran, 1514. The Battle of Caldiran was a decisive victory for the Ottomans, thanks to their superior artillery and disciplined Janissary corps. The Safavid army, which relied on cavalry and traditional weapons, was no match for Selim's modernized forces. Shah Ismail suffered a humiliating defeat, and the Ottomans captured eastern Anatolia and parts of northern Iraq, significantly reducing Safavid influence in the region. Despite this victory, Selim was unable to fully conquer Persia due to logistical difficulties and internal instability. However, the battle marked the beginning of Ottoman dominance over the Sunni Muslim world, while the Safavids remained a long-term rival. Conquest of the Mamluk Sultanate, 1516–1517. Following his victory against the Safavids, Selim turned his attention to the Mamluk Sultanate, which controlled Egypt, Syria, and the Hejaz, including Mecca and Medina. The Mamluks were historically dominant in the Islamic world, but their military had weakened over time. Selim launched a well-planned campaign in 1516, first targeting Syria. At the Battle of Marj Dabak, 1516, near Aleppo, the Ottoman army decisively defeated the Mamluks. The victory led to the rapid annexation of Syria and Palestine. The Ottomans continued south, and in 1517, at the Battle of Ridaniya, Selim crushed the remaining Mamluk forces and captured Cairo, the heart of the Mamluk Sultanate. With the fall of Cairo, Selim I officially incorporated Egypt into the Ottoman Empire. More importantly, he gained control of the Islamic holy cities of Mecca and Medina, as the Sharif of Mecca recognized Ottoman authority. This effectively made Selim the custodian of the two holy mosques, a title that cemented Ottoman religious legitimacy in the Muslim world. The conquest of Egypt also had economic benefits, as the Ottomans now controlled major trade routes, including the lucrative spice trade that passed through Egypt. Selim's domestic policies and governance. Despite his reputation as a warrior, Selim I also implemented key administrative and religious reforms. He strengthened central authority by eliminating corrupt officials and consolidating power under the Ottoman Sultanate and Caliphate. He was a firm enforcer of Sunni Islam and worked to suppress heterodox religious movements that threatened Ottoman unity. Selim was also a patron of culture and learning. He supported Islamic scholarship, built mosques, and improved the legal system. His rule set the stage for the more structured and prosperous reign of his son, Sulayman the Magnificent. Death and legacy. Selim I died unexpectedly in 1520, possibly due to illness, at the age of 50. His reign was short but transformative, as he nearly tripled the size of the Ottoman Empire. His military prowess, political acumen, and ruthless efficiency earned him both respect and fear. He left behind a vast empire that dominated the Middle East, North Africa, and Eastern Europe, paving the way for the golden age of the Ottoman Empire under his son, Sulayman the Magnificent. Selim's legacy remains significant in Turkish and Islamic history. His conquests reshaped the Middle East, and his centralization efforts strengthened the Ottoman state for centuries. Today, he is remembered as one of the most powerful and influential Ottoman sultans. Conclusion. Selim I's reign may have been brief, but his impact was monumental. His military campaigns against the Safavids and Mamluks expanded the empire to its greatest extent at the time, and his consolidation of power in the Muslim world earned the Ottomans unprecedented prestige. By bringing Mecca and Medina under Ottoman control, Selim permanently linked the empire to the spiritual heart of Islam. His rule set the stage for the empire's future dominance and established the Ottoman Sultan as the most powerful Muslim ruler of the 16th century.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe our channel.